Hey guys and girls, got my starter off. It's off a 3.0 duratec. It was riding on the flywheel or flex plate gears. Here's the new one, of course. It's a lot less greasy. I do notice if I pull up and push in, it's pretty, no slack in there, but the old one, so quite a bit of slack. Alright, I may have been told that shims to put on there to raise that surface away from it might help, but let's just try it first without shims. We got the pegs and then the two 10mm bolts. Let's put it on. It's out of a 2007 Ford Freestyle, a very interesting little car, kind of ugly, but nice accommodating features. This one particular one will seat 7, 2 in the front, 2 on the windows and 1 in the middle, and 2 in the back. Ford Freestyle. We're going to do our volume or displacement, something or other they're called. Try to get it in under there. I forgot how I got it out, so I'm going to have to struggle here. Struggle all day long. Alright, can't see much, so I'm going to put the phone down for a minute. Alright, later on there, see if we can't see nothing. There should be. And give me the 10mm. Now to tighten these up, we're going to go from the top down this here hole. We're going to be reaching in there temporarily. Yeah, I bought one from the junkyard, but it had the same, what do you call it when it rides it won't get off the flywheel gear, or in this case, the flex plate gear. You can't see much. I'm putting the second one in. We're going to tighten it. There's my arm reaching down to it. Dragging, that's what it's called. Dragging on this flex plate gear. Alright, got a little flexible universal joint there. 10mm socket. Let's go doing the reaching. A little bit excessive on the length, but why not? Now, an alternate way to do that is to get in there on the side with your plain old wrenches. I did that before I went out and bought myself a universal joint. Everybody's a begging these days, even the YouTubers. What's the deal? Nobody wants to do a hard day's work, including me. But at least I don't have the courage to beg. That's one thing you gotta say for the beggars. You got the courage to beg. I don't know. Kind of liked it when I did it with the wrenches. Maybe I can get a better U-joint. Some people use those swivel sockets. Swivel sockets. Well, we try to does that even do anything? I suppose it is. I suppose. There. Sort of tightened up. Now let's go sort of tighten up, or really tighten up the other one. Get it loose. How am I going to get that on? I tell you, I need a GoPro. I need a GoPro. Get the old teenage twist here. I suppose that's tight enough. I suppose I could have used some Lick-Tite. Well, let's get I'm going to go get my wrenches out. It's 10mm motors. Moly motors. Go get my wrenches out. If I can remember where I put them. It's just the cutest set. Can't believe it. I got this at one of them discount stores. Stanley. $10. Just the cutest little set. It's kind of like the smaller end of the wrenches there. So we got what? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll take the 10. See See if I counted right. And we got ourselves a 10. And then we'll take an extra length cranker and set this off to the side because it might fall. Yeah, that universal joint must need some improvement. I can definitely get some more torque on this little wrenchy. And we'll probably add a little extension here. And try to just torque it some more. Hold on, let me put my camera down. I'm going to use both hands for a little final torque in this. Close enough. Probably a little bit on the weak side of the torque spectrum there. But what could happen? Well, what the heck, I'll put this on one more time. The universal joint. See if I can get a little final torqueness to it. You know, I do have buried somewhere a nice, super flexible thing I got from an Australian. Oh, it ain't going anymore. Alright, that leaves the wires. The wires need to be hooked up. Yes, ma'am. Gotta put the wires on. Can't do no starting without the wires. Can't. See what we got there. We got ourselves a big one and a little one. So we're gonna do one of the two. Now this was like a universal starter for many models. I had to take this off. This is your starter signal that operates your solenoid, because I have a clamp on, a clamp style. So that just came off with the screws and nuts, and we call it the nuts. Took the nuts off. Okay, what shall we have here? This one? Any more? Nah, I don't see any more. Let's put that on. And we'll get the nut. It's a very small nut. That's what the squirrels would say. Peanuts used to say nuts all the time. Couldn't say that anymore, though. Society's gotten too over the edge on the perverse angle of things. Charlie Brown into porn. Alright, what do I need? Maybe it's yay big of a rod here. Yay big. I don't need that universal joint no more. Let's take that off if I can. Hold up. Just a second there. Universal joint has been removed. We'll get a little bitty extension. Okay. Alright. It's hard to see down there. Got the right one now. These are low torque situations here. I'm going to have to pray to God that this will be the fix, because I'm an old man. A lot of people throw their cars in the junkyard because of this. Now, I'm pretty certain that's 13 millimeter, but I lost my 13 millimeter, so I'm going to go with a 14 millimeter. 10, 11, 12, 13. That's actually a half inch from the crossed over from the other side. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We're not doing too much torquing on this. And they're all 6 points. 6 points. 6-point sockets, plus or minus 0 points. Maybe I need a long socket, so I'm going to fudge. Oops. Tragedy strikes. Boy, she has rolled several yards. Maybe I need to get a tool. Certain creatures, given a piece of bananas tied up onto the roof, will use tools to get the bananas, to prove that they're intelligent. I'm gonna get my banana. I'm gonna get my banana, I think. Alright, I got my banana. See? 16 days before I chop off my finger. Look at how black and greasy it is. It's a goner. Man, I was watching some spooky videos where these girls overeat and get their legs full of pain and they chop them off. Oh, well, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's some obscure disease. Obscuricus. Diseases obscuricus. Oh, I just tightened the wrong one. I gotta tighten that one. It's got the cables on it, I think. Yes, ma'am. I'll have to tighten that one. She would have been loose. Still maybe loose. I get sparks flying everywhere with that kind of looseness. And we'll give it a little firm. We call it a stubby handle. Alright, that's probably all the tightness I should do. There you go, folks. Brand spankadoo starter in there. Start my car. Store to my core. What's going on here? No. Let's get that thing in. That's a thing. Some things become a thing. Where did I put it? On the passenger side of my best friend's ride. Yep, I'll take a scrub. That is a problem if you ain't got no skills and you goofed off in school for 12 years. And all of a sudden you want to get a woman. She don't want you because naturally she has to raise the babies. So it's a natural process where you have to provide. Oh yes. Took me a while to realize that. 40 years, in fact. You have to provide. Either that or marry a provider. Done married a provider. Yep, everything's busted here. It just sort of sits down in there. Ain't need to unscrew nothing. Of course, that's the way it is. That's the way it is, folks. You just unscrew nothing. Right, we know that goes there because look, it just started sitting in the right spot. But we got to get the other thing on first. Do we leave ourselves enough room? We got to get the room. Oh man, we don't got ourselves no room no more. What happened? All right, gotta get out the big guns. Take it back out again. Should have known, should have checked. And I gotta come correct. Take that and fold it out of the way first. I'll get her, I'm almost done. Where's she at? I just have myself a little situation here. Where does that go? Where does that go? I might have to leave you with this, guys. I have to figure out where that hose fell off of. So, happy camping with your new vehicle. Whether or not it starts, nobody knows. Bye.